Hello, Troy, Philippines. My name is Ethan. I am one of the goofy kids, one of your 2019 PACN coordinators, and one of your many dedicated members of Troy Phi. Today, I'm honored to be standing here running for the position of your 2019-2020 president. To begin, I'll start off by talking about some of the qualifications that make me fit for president, and then I'll move on to my platform, and then I'll move on to my own reason for joining Troy Phi. In terms of this club, I've been here for a whole 2 years, and I've been active all throughout. As a freshman, I became an intern. All I wanted to do was help out. So I was there as a freshman, as a little freshman, planning events alongside everybody else, and getting involved as much as I could by sitting with Ebor and learning from their leadership. In my sophomore year, I then jumped to PACN. Troy Phi says that this is the biggest event of the year. It was something that I looked at as so huge, so significant, and so important that it was just daunting. But then I went back to my drive as a freshman and I said, I just want to help out. So PACN was something that I said I could do a good job at. And I think we did. We boosted the budget from $5,000 in the previous year to $7,500 this year. We moved back to Gabon after not being there for 2 years. It made the show look like an incredible theatrical production. And the show itself, with all of you singers, dancers, and skit performers, was amazing. I loved it, and I loved every single second of it. Moving on to my platform, what I want to do for the 2019-2020 school year is create a space and culture for openness and tenderness. Openness is speaking up and being heard and sharing your voice. I look around this room, and I see so many people with a myriad of creative ideas, new solutions, but without the opportunity to share them. We need you to build the future of Troy Phi because everything that goes on in this room, at social events, at eBoard, contributes to everyone's experience. One problem that I notice among a lot of organizations is people's refusal to voice their own opinions. They're either scared or not comfortable or not confident or afraid that they're going to come under criticism. This is where my idea of tenderness comes in. Tenderness is sensitivity, it's empathy. Because sure, voicing your opinions is great, but the way it's said and the way it's received is also just as important. You shouldn't be calling someone out. You should be providing constructive criticism. You shouldn't be dismissing someone's ideas. You should be building off of them and coming to an agreement together. Openness gives us the opportunity to speak out, and tenderness gives us the opportunity to be heard. Some concrete ideas I have for developing this culture is this kind of activity I want to have during eBoard and interns called free speech, where we take 5 minutes to open the room to ideas like, what did you do today? Or what's coming up in events for Troy Phi? Or just something that you might be going through. The room should be open to listening. Even for GMs, I want to foster this culture by adding this idea, or by adding this new kind of activity that Raven wanted to do in last year, that Raven wanted to do last year called a compliment and complaint box, where the GMs could voice their own opinions to the e-board so that they could see their ideas coming together. Some of you may look at me and think that I might be young and immature. I am a sophomore, and I tend to be goofy, and I tend to be laid back. I know that the image of a president may be someone that's mature and excellent and wise. I'm aware of all this, and I want to grow as a member of Troy Phi myself. I want to be the president that you want me to be. I want to be someone that's not standing at the top, but leading you and holding you on my shoulders from the ground up, pushing you to new heights. I want to be someone that leads by example, to show you that I'm mature and excellent and wise. And I want to be there to give you advice, to cheer you on, and to do even the littlest of things. I want to be the servant leader. I want to be down for Troy Phi and down for every single little thing, whether it be washing the cooler after a party, driving you to the function, or attending office hours. As president, I just want to seem like a dedicated member, because there's no task below someone in a higher up position. Just like the upperclassmen that led me with their selfless commitment, I want to lead you with mine. The reason that I joined Troy Phi was for the food, the parties, the fun, the people, the relationships. I joined Troy Phi for the love. As a freshman, I saw this was something embodied in my IVP, Haley Jose. It was something embodied in my ate, Rachel Santos. It was something embodied in my PACN coordinator, Jericho Manuel. Love is the reason they were here, and it's the same reason I'm here today. Love has made me happy to call myself a proud member of Troy Phi. Thank you for letting me speak to you, and thank you for listening.